Hello and welcome to Banks and Markets. When you go to Banks and Market, click for finance and go to the section investment. Here I'm talking about bonds, and there you'll also find my slides, Excel exercise and video links. Now, can I tell you, in this video I'm going to talk about approximating the price change using duration. Just one simple intuitive example to help you understand the concept of modified duration and the formula you just saw in my previous video, which is this: modified duration equals Macaulay duration divided by 1 plus the yield to maturity divided by number of payments, coupon payments in a year. So now what we are interested is the application of modified duration to see the price volatility. Okay, so approximating the price change using duration, and this is a more common example which is used in practice rather than just the calculation of the Macaulay duration or modified duration. So we've seen this formula. Now, as you can see on this side of the formula, the left hand side, it's nothing. It's just telling you percentage change in the price of the bond. Okay, because this delta P is basically price of the bond at time t plus 1 minus price of the bond at time t divided by price of the bond at time t. And multiply by 100, that's fine to get it in percentage, equals the modified duration negative times this delta I is basically the yield change, and generally this is kept in terms of basis point. Okay, so now an interesting example here, which is consider a bond with a Macaulay duration of 8 years and yield to maturity 0.10. Assume that you expect the bond's yield to maturity to decline from 10% to 9.25%. What is the modified duration and what is the estimated percentage change in the price of the bond? So basically, what is the volatility in the bond price given this yield to maturity decline from 10 to 9.25%? So a good and interesting question, and that's what I'm going to answer somewhere here. Okay, so I'm going to answer it here somewhere, and then we'll be continuing with more examples. So the question has given you duration 8, Macaulay duration. So I'm going to type in D equals 8 years, and then yield to maturity is 0.1, 10%, and then you expect decline to 10 to 9.25, so 10% to 9.25, that is the yield. Okay, and the new yield. Yeah, so that's something we can see. Assume that you expect bonds yield to maturity to decline from 10, which is this, to 9.25. What is the modified duration? And you know this formula, which is what I'm going to copy, place it here, and now you can see it. Okay, so basically what I need to do is find out the modified duration first. What is modified duration? Modified duration is, if you want to see the formula, here Macaulay duration divided by 1 plus y over m. So Macaulay duration is given, which is this number here, 8, divided by 1 plus your yield 10% or this, and divided by the coupon payment frequency, and we can assume that it's 2 semi-annual, and we get this answer 7.619. and if it is not kept as 2, if that means you're assuming annual, then you get 7.27. okay, the question didn't say anything about the coupon payment frequency. Okay, so I can just keep it annual, which is fine, or I can assume semi-annual, absolutely fine. So now I found 7.27 when I said this is annual, which is divided by 1. Okay, so therefore I found modified duration, which is 7.27, or approximately 7.3. Now, using this modified duration, I would like to approximate the percentage change in the price of the bond, which is this. So what I need to do therefore is equal minus this times, I know 10%, and this is 9.25 or 9.25%. Okay, so 10% minus 9.25% will give me 0.75%. 0.75% in terms of basis point will be equal to 75 divided by my number, which is this. So therefore I'm going to get minus 5.45, and this is what I did to get that. Okay, so minus 5.45 is the percentage, is the price change. Okay, and that is going to be the answer for this question, which basically means when yield changes from 10 to 9.25, the percentage change in the price of the bond given the modified duration that we calculated, which is 7.27, is going to be negative 5.45, okay, percent. So that's the answer. That basically means the sensitivity, the price change sensitivity, okay, which is 5.45 negative. Okay, thank you very much, and I will be continuing with more examples on modified duration, so do not forget to watch my videos. Thank you.